Well, police made quick work of Junkanoo attendees who caused disruptions during this morning's parade. At least one person taken into custody was paraded right down the middle of Bay Street to a round of applause by spectators. In this report, Carla Palmer tells us who police rounded up.
With the exception of a few criminal incidents resulting in several arrests during the parade, Police Superintendent Stephen Dean says it was mission accomplished by the team assigned. In addition to hundreds of officers working the event, he says preparation and strategy were key to their success.
Most of our officers who work, particularly in the office areas and various areas, they are come out into the front line. We bring everybody onto the front line. We realize this is a national parade, and it's important that we police this effectively. We are not only policing the internal area of the parade, we're policing the periphery and the outskirts because people have their vehicles parked, and so we are monitoring those vehicles that they're not broken into and they're not stolen.
What is being done differently that you would say this year as opposed to last year to make things even more better?
But one of the things we do after we have a postmortem, so to speak, where we look at our deficiencies, our areas, we get inputs from particularly our junior officers of how we can improve the way that we can police the parades. And so what we do, we tweak it a bit, and put a strategic plan in place. We do dry runs, we do seminars, we do workshops, we even meet with the Junkanoo officials to get input from them, and we get input from members of the public. More importantly, we looked at how we can manage the rest time, the rest period for the officers. That is critical to make sure that the officers not spending too much time here. So we vary the times that the officers be here. We prepare them, make sure they get adequate rest.
In spite of their best efforts, police say they were forced to make several arrests.
We have seen, despite our best efforts, we have seen one or two young men still slipping in things like knives and other contrabands into the parade. So we have made arrests for unlawfully carrying arms. We have made arrests for a small amount of dangerous drugs. We have made arrests for persons drinking too much alcohol and got a little disorderly. So we want to warn these persons, particularly parents. We don't want you to allow your young people to come out, bring in these knives, make sure, talk to them about them. You have a responsibility for your young people. You cannot transfer that to the police. You cannot transfer that to the government. You cannot transfer that to no leaders. That is your responsibility to do so.
By midday, police had taken 15 people into custody. Carla Palmer, ZNS News.